What's up everyone, we are back, and surprisingly today's video is gonna be 5 wings with peteryum. I know you guys love this series and I like it too. It's just that I freaking hate Special League. That's why I'm not playing it, and you guys probably know what I'm talking about if you guys watch all my videos. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that means you're not watching all of my videos. Make sure you're doing that, because every single video I do a bunch of things in it, especially around like events and new stuff that comes out. What are my thoughts behind it? It gets sneakily put in every single video, right? I'm just daily keeping up with you guys, and today what we're gonna go over is gonna be Dimension Hole. So you get these little tidbits of good information, you know, anything that you may be wondering, I am here to answer all of that. So I've already seen the runes that are featured in this rotation, and to be honest, it's just all garbage. Absolutely trash. You probably thought the same thing looking at this, and a lot of people are wondering, what the heck should I get? Well, let me just make it simple for you. You probably know this already too. Your options basically come down to the Despair Rune, Nemesis Rune, or the Will Rune. And I'm gonna describe it very briefly. Despair Rune, it's by far the safest option. If you don't have a really efficient legendary slot 2 speed on your Despair unit, that's the one to take. HP slot 4, if you take that, you're an actual gambler. If that rune goes any rolls into attack and crit rate, it pretty much becomes instantly useless, so good luck if you gamble. Will slot 2, this is by far the most useless rune, but that's because I already have a bunch of attack slot 2s that are good, and I'm not even using them. But if you have not too many efficient attack slot 2s and you know you need it for your bruiser, then by all means take it, because it could be still fantastic for a unit like Odin. It's just that I have a bunch of runes sitting on 21 speeds, ungrinded, and I'm not even using a single one of them. So in my opinion, attack slot 2 right now is a no-go. And now for the team, to be honest, I don't have any crazy ideas. I really don't. What I always do, I just go to strategy info, and I just copy what I see that looks good, and I use it. So that's what I'm gonna do this time as well. Wow, to be honest, I quite like that Sierra team. I don't even know how that team works. These teams are so weird. I've never seen a rotation like this. So this is really interesting right now. But I'm gonna copy that Sierra team because it looks really fun to use. Okay, we gotta go ruin this thing. Nice. Dude, this is so... What the... I hate this team. This team sucks. Oh my god, that looks so much better, but I don't have Light Demon. Tem number 2 with a new team. Okay, we're fine. I don't know if we're fine. Dude, this boss is so OP. Stop. So we're finally done with this thing. It took me literally 20 minutes almost of my entire recording just to get this thing done. I really hate manual bosses. That reminds me of a comment that asked why late game players tend to hate on PvE content, when for some people out there it's like one of the most fun parts about this game. And my answer to that is, it's not really about late game players. I think it's just me. I just don't like to manual things in Summoner's War because I'm so used to autoing things. Alright, and now for my rune, as I've said earlier, Will slot 2 is only good for people who are lacking attack slot 2. I am not lacking, so this rune is garbage for me. HP slot 4, that's also garbage for me. I'm not gambling, so I'm gonna take the Despair Rune. So we went for the safe option, and we're gonna roll it right now and see how well it rolls, and then we'll go over to our Special League. Wow, thank you for all the mana though. Very nice. And now that we're here, I can also give you guys a visual. So I have a bunch of attack percent with 21 speed and etc. But as you guys can see, no one's using them. These runes, it's hard to find a good use for them, at least for me so far, especially with the siege meta right now and everything. And when it comes to Nemesis HP slot 4, I actually have one that rolled really well. So this is like the rune that you would be going for if you take the Nemesis slot 4. But as you guys can see, it's just on my Praha right now, who is on a world boss build. She's not even runed. So I'm struggling to find a place for that rune. If that Nemesis was a slot 6, it would be a much different story. Maybe for like an Anvil in RTA, it's not bad. So if you don't have a good Nemesis slot 4 HP, then you could take it and force it on like an Anvil. But yeah, I definitely need a Despair slot 2 speed the most. If I check my slot 2 speed with accuracy and go into, for instance, what my Iris is using right now, this is one of my most efficient slot 2s with decent stats overall, but it's only a blue quality rune. And that speaks volume into my rune depth right now as far as these Despair speed slot 2s go. So I need this to roll a bunch into HP. I'm gonna just close my eyes, and when I open them, I just want no rolls into crit damage. Ideally, I get no rolls into crit rate as well, but crit rate I can work with. It can be still good for units like my Kraka, but if a roll goes into crit damage, I feel like these days units, they don't really make use of crit damage that well for the most part. There are only a handful of units that really want rolls into crit damage. So anytime you roll a rune, you're trying to pretty much avoid that stat line. Alright, it's plus 12 now, and oh, that's not so bad though. I mean, it's got some decent rolls into HP. So we got 14%, 7% per roll, not bad at all. Crit rate minimum, that sucks. Crit damage max. So with this type of rune, now what I need to do is gem out accuracy for attack percent, or even just keep it the way it is, and it's still already one of my most efficient Despair slot 2s. If no roll went into crit damage, it would have absolutely become, like, legitimately maybe my best Despair rune, but at this point, I will have to see where that goes. Alright, and now moving on to Special League. I hope you guys are excited for the session, because we have only 5 units ruined. And if they take one of my 5 units, oh my god, I forgot about that part. I need a backup in case somebody takes a Kung Fu Girl, because they could be popular right now with the last buff. My backup unit is gonna be Iris, and the reason for that is very simple, because if you guys look at Iris, it's just, how could you not pick her? She's so cute now with her new transmog. I usually don't buy transmogs, but this time I bought it. Not the pack, with my transmog stones, of course. Look at that. It just looks so cool. I love it. So just because I bought this skin and I want to use her, I will have her as my backup pick in case anyone steals my Kung Fu Girls. Now this is the build. I'm gonna go with my Iris. So everything else that you guys see here for Kung Fu Girls, they're all Vile Will. And the team strategy, I will get into that once we get into the draft. The people who want to see the runes, there you go. And for accuracy left side, I just put additional damage by speed because I didn't want to think too hard about it. And for the right side, I went skill 3 accuracy. So if they don't land their skill 3, I am going to be pretty upset because they have a lot of accuracy thanks to artifacts. Now, to briefly go into why I mentioned earlier that I hate Special League, it's because I have to re-rune things. I hate that even just thinking about it. I don't want to bother with it. So most of these rune builds are not optimal. They just got moved from my already built 5 stars and I just transferred it over to the Kung Fu Girls with minor tweaks here and there. And the team strategy is very simple. So I'm just gonna pick these 2 first and then go with the water, wind, and fire. Oh, I knew this would happen. Like, maybe I should have taken the water Kung Fu Girl instead. My video is already ruined thanks to this guy. But yeah, the team order is supposed to be my light Kung Fu Girl goes and strips everything with skill 3, then water Kung Fu Girl goes, death breaking everything, and then the whole team just pops off. But we lost our death breakers. We lost a core part of our strategy. It's very sad. Whatever, I'm just gonna pick Iris. And as for the ban, his team is just 5 bruisers, basically like mine, minus the Iris. I'm just gonna ban what could carry him the hardest. So we have every single element. We're not banning by element. I'm just gonna ban Cocky because Cocky is OP. And we're gonna take Speed Leader because I am decently fast. And with this Speed Leader, I might have my whole team move before his team. The obvious weakness to this team is the second someone brings out Lucian, Julie, and 2 buffers, I lose. So is this team practical? No. I don't recommend you try this. This is only for fun. I'm showing you guys this team for YouTube content. So now we start off and go Light Dragon attack. And if we proc, I'm gonna skill 1, skill 2, skill 3. That's what I'm trying to see, but I guess we're not gonna see it. But everyone is popping off. Dragon attack! Poo 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 poo! I already like where this is going. This is great. But one tweak now. We're gonna go Dark Kung Fu Girl with Water Kung Fu Girl in case anyone tries to ruin my fun again. Escher, okay, that's already problematic because we're gonna get outsped. but getting outsped is not that big of a problem if he doesn't bring too much good threat with it. Mainly speaking of just AoE OP damage. Wow, this guy is really tryharding. Okay. So I'm gonna stick to this. My ban so far, it's either Tableau or Escher. I don't know what that Tableau is built on. It could be a Swift Tableau, it could be a Vial. You never know with Tableaus. Fran. So he has no strip. Let's first get that out of the way. His only strip is Escher. What if I just let him have all his stuff, but I just ban Cocky, because Cocky does a lot of damage. So by banning Cocky, we're trying to survive and go for turn 2, which is absolutely possible by the fact that we have will runes on everything. He bans my Dark Kung Fu Girl. To be honest, I've expected it. That's the most likely ban that I was seeing. Wow, I kind of want to go Accuracy Leader, but I want crit rate. Let's go Accuracy, just so we don't miss our stuff. Give ourselves like close to 100. Because Dark Kung Fu Girl, she doesn't care about the fact that he has immunity and will just straight up kill with ignore defense. So it is absolutely the scariest pick that is on my draft when I go 5 Kung Fu Girls. And now, we can see that Tableau is incredibly fast. So it seems like a Swift build. But when he does it at now, he doesn't get much use out of it. Because he gets 1 strip here. And if he can't stun that thing, he's kind of done for. So he did no damage to me. He doesn't have the Despair setup from his BBK. And now here we go. There's so many buffs, so she's not going to be great at getting ourselves a open target, but it's still going to be cool. Because look at that. Boom, 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 boom. And now I'm just going to go on this thing and... Ah! Come on, do your skill 1, 2, 3s. I want to see it. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Kung Fu Girl powers. Don't stop. Fire Dragon attack. Man. But they're not proccing and doing their stuff. That's kind of disappointing. I guess we'll just have to rely on... Oh! The revenge. Skill 1 into skill 2, skill 3. Make it happen. I'm going to do skill 2 right now. Yeah. Let's just see at least the skill 3 popping off once. Any day now. Any day. Kung Fu Girls. I've made this video specifically for you guys. You guys need to show something. I just want to see the new buff. Us going into skill 3 after skill 2. The question now is not about the 5 wings with peteryum, but are we actually going to get to see why Kung Fu Girls are kind of funny right now? I don't know, guys. I don't know about the direction of this so far. But as long as nobody takes my Kung Fu Girls, we're cool. We're chilling. So now we're spamming the same stuff again. It seems like Fran, Lauren, Cocky is so popular. 3 out of 3 matches, they went Cocky. I mean, I'm not surprised, because Cocky is easily accessible and it's a really strong unit. And to be honest, I'm still down to sticking to banning Cocky, because his damage is quite a bit. But this thing does actually more damage than Cocky. Oof. So my highest chance of winning this is to outspeed him. Because if I go turn 2, I'm gonna get stunned by Iris. I'm gonna just be in for so much trouble. Oh, should I ban Fran? Just to get rid of Speed Leader. But if he bans my Speed Leader, okay, then at least I can try to beat him with Rune quality, I guess. Because like we said before, it's pretty much a no-brainer that they do that. My slowest Kung Fu Girl is plus 144. So there's a good chance that he may outspeed me. But you never know. You never know what could happen. We may as well get our boom boom booms again. Do we? It seems like it. We can absorb attack bar. Please absorb the light girl. She's scaring me. We got it. That's great. And now water dragon attack with the death break setup. Here we go. Let's go, baby. And now we're gonna... Oh, she moves again thanks to attack bar absorption. Let's death break this. Set up more. And now... Boom 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 boom. Wind Kung Fu Girl. Skill 2 into skill 3. Let's do it. Boom boom boom. Man, it's still funny, but I'm just missing that extra juice. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I'm not sure if we're gonna find out if the Kung Fu Girls will proc their skill 2 into skill 3 with the 20% chance. I mean, we've only tried 3 times so far, and 20% chance is supposed to work 1 out of 5 matches. So mathematically speaking, within these last matches, we should be seeing it. Because I'll tell you what, guys. I am de-runing them as soon as this video is done, and you guys are not going to see this ever again. This is the last time you guys will see 5 Kung Fu Girls, so savor it right now while you can enjoy it. So my ban here is, once again, it's not really centered around me getting outsped. So a lot of these players are just playing bruisers or really strong damage combos, but without, you know, a pressure that I'm actually scared of. So I'm just gonna ban Triana straight up, or ban Beta, because she could be on Swift and put up anti-crit. But I have a stripper, and just Triana's just so lame. She ignores so much of my damage potential. So why not just go for it? I'm not scared of Water Bomber, right? Water Bomber, he revives and does a bunch of things. But as long as we kill his whole team and it's just a Water Bomber left, usually we will win even if he bombs my whole team. So all we need to do is make sure that we get the first turn. If you look at the attack bar, my whole team might go. Let's see what happens. We're going for the strips. It's very important. Dude, this unit is actually kind of popping off. Wait, what if I do skill 2 into skill 3? Or skill 1 and then skill 2? At least go for the death breaks now. We already have death break on Cyan. It's perfect. Look at this. Now wind dragon attack. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Oh my god, we can actually strip this thing now. And go into skill 3. Come on, dude. 1 in 5 chance. Where is it? We've at least killed off the water bomber now. So we don't need to worry about getting bombed. And now it's time for us to start taking some of the damage back. That's actually a lot of damage. He should be doing skill 2, I agree. Because speed buff is very good. Oh, he has the revive. Okay. Let's do skill 2 and try to proc into skill 3. Come on. Skill 1, skill 2, skill 3. Dude, oh, we got it! Finally! We've done it, boys! It's finally happened! Oh, again? Oh, okay, at least we got to see it once. Ah, now I'm so happy. Now I feel satisfied. Absolutely fulfilled. Now this last swing, it doesn't matter if we lose. I finally saw it happen. That's why I ruined them all on violent runes, just to give them the most amount of odds. And man, I am a happy man. Now, we've ranked up. Our opponents are getting stronger by the minute. We have a Silver Star player on our hands. I am actually scared. Can we defeat the almighty Silver Star players with the 5 Kung Fu girls? Kung Fu girls. 5 Kung Fu girls are locked in. And now, if we take a look at his team, it's once again bruisers. So it's an easy choice for me what to ban. I don't need to ban Antares because I have full will runes. And it might be funny to let Antares through, because you never know. Antares sometimes, it's a comedy gold unit for YouTube. I'm gonna ban... Oh, dude, Escher's gotta be on violent crit damage build. But I don't like Escher. You know what, Escher? I'm sorry, but you gotta go, buddy. I'm not a fan of you. Unfortunately today, we don't get to see a single Dark Kung Fu girl. Because technically the most exciting part would be to see Faye go with the skill 3, then proc and use another skill 3 and wipe like 2 units by herself. But as I predicted, everyone's just banning it. Let's start off with the attack bar absorption, because last time we actually gained another turn, which was great. Oh, going a lot onto Antares, that may not be so bad. Oh! We have a death break set up, or going into skill 2. Let's just go for a death break. Okay, we didn't get anything, but we got death breaks now. Water dragon attack. Wow, we're getting so many hits into Antares. What the heck? Let's do skill 2 here for the highest chance on skill 3. Come on! Man, so disappointed. Now we go skill 3. Oh, okay, we got on everyone. And now this skill actually increases the duration. Well, it's supposed to do that. I don't know why she didn't do anything, but yeah, nothing really happened there. Her skill 3... Well, I guess it's kind of good now that she didn't make the debuffs on them longer. I'm in a bit of a trouble right now. I need to kill this Lulu. Can I proc, please? It's pivotal. It's actually important that I proc. And I need a death break here as well. So, death break into skill 2 into skill 3. Close enough. I really gotta kill this. If I don't kill this, I'm done. So, let's skill 2. Let's not greed. Okay. Now it's a 3v2. This water cat is too scary. Somebody send me help. I don't even know what she does. But I do know that we have skill 3 up on Water Kung Fu Girl. Can we get the skill 1, 2, 3? Come on. This is your last chance, guys, to prove that you guys are the new OP 4 stars. I am very scared of that counter buff. I know all of those two awakened martial cats, they have a stun on skill 1. So let's switch focus now into this girl. We got the death break. I don't know if I should skill 3. Whew. Let's just go for it. Big damage time. We are definitely making it happen. And now skill 1, 2, 3. This is not easy, guys. This is definitely not so easy. And he keeps passing it back and proccing after that every single turn. That's actually pretty big RNG. Getting kind of annoying. But now we have skill 3, death breaks. Okay. I'm dying one by one. It's time! You need to save me! Please, Kung Fu go! Fire Dragon attack! Provoke! Okay, we finally landed that. Oh, with the revenge. Let's just kill this thing now while we have a chance. And now skill 2 into skill 3. Easy clap, boys. That was so worth it. That was actually so worth de-ruining my 5-star for that glorious, beautiful Kung Fu Girl content. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And we are still posting all these spicy content left and right. So if you're not subscribed by now, what the heck are you doing? Subscribe, like the video, support your boy. I'll see you guys in the next video.